against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
Where's your weapon?
To the battlements! Move!
Father! Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze.
Get ready!
Prepare to shoot! Position!
Take cover!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
And we're live. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the super famous Canto Glow and Eye Sparkles. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
Lord the gates!
Jesus! No, my name's not Jesus, my name's GolightlyX. Oh, in the groin. That wasn't the groin, I don't know why I said the groin. Avast, you scurvy dogs! Shoot you in the balls. Yeah. That is an effective way of taking someone down, right? Shooting them in the testicles. Yeah? Shooting people.
Now, fucker!
What language? I'm shouting at celebrities in chat. Also, it was Chris. I thought it was Chris. I thought it was tripping out.
Get ready! They're coming inside! Godwin, move downstairs! We can handle it here!
I wouldn't move downstairs. Someone's in me way.
Godwin! Get over here with that!
I'm here, man. Leave me alone. I'm not waiting for anything. I have to reload this thing. Stop shouting at me. I'm under pressure.
Bastards!
This is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Get ready for another attack! Fuckers! Die! Draw your sword and follow me!
Avast! We have a sword. It's Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Ames. It is set in 1404, I believe, in Bohemia, which is basically Czech Republic.
Don't let them fight!
Avast, you scary dog! You took me from behind. That was not pleasant. So this, at the moment. No, bring out your sword, man, you silly goose. Hold on, let me. So this is just a mission at the moment. A sword and a sword. So there is actually an adventure mode, right? Adventure mode. And basically, it's like a story. You'll find out more as you play. There is a video that explains the first one, but this one does this. It's like a RPG where you go around, you can do it how you want to play it, sort of thing. So you can be like, you can play as a thief if you want to steal stuff, and there's crafting in it, and there's arrows. That's really good.
Like, don't poke at it. Just calm down.
So we're all gonna have a good time, okay?
Oh, Dentist Fortuna, fucking you, that. Jesus.
Oh, Master,
deliver a message to
you
Trosky.
dick small. Thanks, Chris, for your dick small.
I was expecting was a fuck or two.
I just heard Heather in the background saying what? You have no idea how long I've been waiting to play this game. It isn't dragons, no. So this is set in medieval Bohemia. So unless there was dragons back in 1400s, which we don't know. Never mind, boo. It's not Skyrim. Skyrim has dragons. Cold. There you go. Several weeks earlier.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, you rat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good
I'm too
gracious,
being
Henry, you don't need
crazy.
to tell me you don't know Latin.
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
So
Anyway,
fun
this
fact, the one that is on the
Alden,
right is
whatever.
called Sir
Is that
Hans.
actually me?
He is actually a streamer.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna Juvat. Fortune favours the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good
And
as gold.
it's right down
I'm
your
personally
street as well,
responsible for
Ames.
your
It has some
safety.
smut as well.
Besides, Trosky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir. Trosky.
It's a beautiful game.
My word. That is fucking impressive.
And not just me.
Bergstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money.
And we have a dog, and you can pet the animals as well. Right? Oh, God.
Well,
There we
Henry,
go.
looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
In the first place, Sir Hans, we've got a task ahead of us. An important one. And a great responsibility. You don't meet such a mighty noble as von Berghoff every day. So, first duty, then fun.
Quiet, monk. You'll just spoil the rest of our trip. It's all clear to me. We deliver the message, get the politics over with, and enjoy a bit of adventure together. But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that.
Thanks,
He'll
Chris.
hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document.
I mean,
No,
that's an interesting
I intend to make the most
proposition
of
right
this
there,
trip,
Chris.
one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna
now.
avat.
There's the
Hey,
Henry I know
I can
and
speak
love.
Latin
Well,
now. I'm
enough of the
educated.
chat. Trosky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair
Oh,
on,
she'll pay for that comment.
Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't
Bollocks,
think
did you have a
nothing-
tickle in your throat? Cheeky bish. Sorry, my wife decided to go when I said I'm intelligent. And she just scoffed. I was confused on why there was cars in the 1400s.
Henry.
Horses can have alarms as well.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, you don't stand a chance against them.
And don't forget, we've got the drops enabled, so you'll be able to
Anything
get some
foolish,
warhorse armor.
brothers. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Power.
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
A comment there, I'm not going to make it.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa.
That horse
And
looks
unless I
really
am
unbothered.
mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas,
Well,
while my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund. So it would appear we are enemies.
It is, Chris, isn't it? Right.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
Yes, I'm Henry von Skalitz. We're going to go down the speech route. Oh, I can
I'm
hear
Lord
her.
Capon's advisor and scribe. And
Karaoke
now an envoy
machine.
as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trosky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Right, so basically you have different types of ways of dealing with situations. You can try to talk your way out of it, you can use your charisma, you can use, if you come across as quite strong, you can use your might and dread. Domination, you can just make, like, if you've got, like, say, a very expensive outfit, you can use domination. Merry Easter! Thank you very much, Jessica. And then you can use coercion, using lies and manipulation. And that's obviously how it comes up. You don't get to see the other person's stats. And just because you have a high stat in something doesn't mean that you're going to win. So, like, say if you come across a brigand, someone who really only thinks of, like, fighting, you're not going to intimidate them. Whereas using intelligence, you would possibly outsmart them. Jab them like people in Dynasty. Why not? Brigand. Bandit. It's another word for bandit.
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions. You can escort us to Trosky, and everything will be explained there. That we can guarantee.
Very well.
Try to be sophisticated. It's the northern
Sorry
slang.
about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to?
He doesn't look impressed, does he?
I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trosky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Don't forget to check out the socials. I need to change the name of that. And yes, who's you? I am Sir Unreal Scallots. The one on the right.
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
And that's Mutt, my doggy. I can just say this in what's my daddy doing?
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe.
Yes.
I stink almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank.
You have a pet dog? Can I pet that dog? Yes. We have a pet dog. He's called Mutt. And he likes to bark. As you can tell.
Henry, call that dog to heel.
Come here! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking.
Dude, come here. Come here. Come here.
Aye, aye.
Who's your good boy?
Silly doggy.
Who's your silly doggy? Right.
Come on, Conrad. What?
I know of. And only because I saw the developers do this, right? There's a dice in this one. There you go.
Why not? Because
See?
you cheat.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always win, 'cause you always lose.
I mean, that thing. That's a good way. Right, shall we play?
Dice set up.
It's Jock Dice, I will right.
Sure thing, Henry. How's about a little wager to spice it up?
What do you want to wager?
Look, if you lose, how about you pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trosky?
And if I win?
Well, I've got this silver ring here I won from Oates yesterday. I'll wager that.
Sounds fair to me. All
I
right.
mean, that is not a fair deal. No worries, Jessica. Every lurk worth a twerk. Right, so this is a game, right? Well, obviously it's a game. It's a game within a game. It's called Dice, believe it or not. It's apparently just like Yahtzee. I never played Yahtzee, so I don't know. So, basically, you've got to get to 2,000 and there's a point system. So, that's the point system, right? That. You bargain mad. So, like, if you get treble ones, it's 1,000. Treble twos is 200. Yada, yada, yada. Right? Yeah. It's just showing me up because I'm streaming it.
Today's my lucky day.
Yeah.
I can feel it in my bones.
So, it can go touch a Diglett. Yeah? That's me officially saying that. Yeah? Touch a Diglett. Right. Oh, come on. That'll have to do for now. Because there's a good chance that that's not going to lead to anything. So 450, that's fine about what we had last time. So this time we need to really put our socks up. Oh, triple ones. Are you joking me?
That's enough for me. Your turn.
This guy's cheating. He's definitely cheating. Or suspenders up. Hopefully he goes bust this one. I swear to God, if we lose twice and 3 times in a row, I will cry. He's on 250.
Damn!
Ah, get in! Have that, you scary dog. Hey, what can we do? Nothing much. Come on, 850. Really? 150. That's 900. This is so close. That's neck and neck, ladies and gentlemen. Who will win? You decide. It's going to be him.
No, that's as far as I go.
So close. Wow, we're on 250, right? $350. We just need what's that? That's 450. I have to take the risk. I need an extra 50. I need 5. There we go.
Curva!
Sorry.
Damn your
Sorry.
eyes. You played well. What's to be done? A bet is a bet.
I got very excited, right?
How do you think things will end up tomorrow?
How? No ways, I reckon. Whenever someone parleys with someone about something, it takes ages.
Why do you think that?
See me and Conrad now? We can't even agree who's going to be on watch this evening. But then, I'm just a spear carrier. I ain't got the head for no noble manners. Ask Oates. He'll know more about it for sure.
Maybe in the end, Lord Capon and Von Berghoff will arrive at some agreement.
Aye, maybe. We'll see.
Have you ever been in these parts before?
No, but I know there's a village called Trosky.
Apparently there's two different maps.
And there's a tavern there.
So it's twice as big than the first one. The first one was kind of decent.
I got the dice ready for it. If Sir Hans gives us a bit of free time.
Gherkins.
I must remind him.
Well, that's a bit of a pickle, isn't it, Chris?
From that cave behind me. It was just lying there. So I says to myself, that's better than playing on the ground.
Right, there we go. We're not playing with you again because you cheat. Let's go talk to this dude. Nicholas of Ratty.
How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Rattay?
No, I never was, but I always wanted to. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could ride along. Besides, for an adventurous expedition like this, you've got to have the right gear and good horses. And
apparently they've also improved the
and you take good care of our
sword
horses.
fighting.
I can't say they're exactly whinnying with joy.
Don't make fun of me,
it was easy once you got the hang of it in the last game.
The only thing that bothers me is them cliffs and rocky paths. I hope none of the horses breaks a leg.
I'm a bit anxious about tomorrow. How about you? Are you worried?
A wee bit. But we've got good intentions. Sir Hans is responsible. And sensible too, when it comes to important
Then we're
things.
knackered.
No doubt Lord Von Berghoff is a wise man and he'll hear him out with a cool head. Clever folks can always somehow come to an agreement, can't they?
That's right. And also, we're coming with an offer of alliance. I can't imagine what could happen for them not to receive us.
Not much chance of that.
Well, let me see that.
After we deliver the letter.
I got your
Oates,
ring.
I won a ring off Tankard at Dice. I believe it's yours.
Really? Christ, it is mine. I lost it yesterday. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will
Bloody
you give
hell,
me for
domestic.
it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who will exchange a ring for a sausage.
Well, you never know.
True enough.
So, yep, you can.
Here, Mutt.
You can feed him. See, we fed the doggy, right? Ames is happy now.
Henry, come here. Henry.
Okay.
Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
See?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologised to us. If Hanosh had seen it. Maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly.
Hey, that's what she said.
Eh? Eh?
All right, then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armour on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready
Yes,
too.
remember that, ladies and gentlemen. You've got armour on, just grab your helmet. Yeah, and this tells you all about the different qualities and where everything goes and how to put on armour. So obviously you've got to have a coil, or a coif, or hood underneath your helmet. Yeah, to protect you. So put that on. So we've got to have that on first, and then that. There we go. Now that's square is to bring sword out.
So, should we start?
Ready?
Yes, I was born ready.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got?
Obviously it's a tutorial, so nothing
Well, you will
strenuous.
soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Yes, attack me.
On guard. Good.
So a fun one is if you let go, right, you can actually, it'll auto go to where it wants you to block.
That's the way. Good.
There we go.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by
yeah.
blocking. You've
So
got to
this
make
is
an
what I
opening
mean
to
about
strike
some
back.
of the lighting
You
issues.
do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Pretty good. You're doing great, Henry.
Ow.
Keep your distance, Henry.
Didn't go.
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Nice.
Attack me. So block, attack,
Sweet.
block, attack.
My word.
I know. Just go be at
Turning
them.
into a real master swordsman.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yes.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You
Hey.
defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. That was too slow. Nice. Good riposte. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's
Just
have
be
one training
well aware
sword to
with
finish up,
wooden
eh?
swords.
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
100? How about 200?
I don't know.
Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine.
I've been
200.
watching some of
On
his
guard.
streams on YouTube.
First hit.
Yeah. So you got to keep an eye on your stamina at the moment. So underneath, at the bottom, the yellow bar is your stamina. So blocking, attacking, obviously affects your stamina. If you've got no stamina, then obviously you're gonna get hurt.
You do it.
So another good way of looking at it as well. So because you're wearing plate armor, sometimes when you get hit, it will not drop your health, it will drop your stamina.
Ow! Kurva!
Over. There, I'm getting. Ow. I was too. Out of stamina. Time me out there.
How do you do
Oh,
it?
yes. Good shot. I gotta get some of my stamina back, come on. So the AI is a little bit smarter than they were in the last one. So if you're being aggressive, they will defend and attack you more and make you run out of stamina. But the more you hurt an opposition as well, so if you injure them after a fight, they'll actually go go to sleep and all that, so you can follow them.
Ow! Kurwa!
Oh, I got a little bit too aggressive there.
Ow! Kurwa!
Nice technique. Did you see that?
Ah! I've asked you.
Fuck me!
Right on the head.
Oh, thank you. Aha!
I yield! Enough! Oh, for fuck's sake!
Your
you're
ways of wearing
unstoppable.
plates, man.
Oh, you won the bet, fair and
Go
square.
for it.
I'll settle with you when we get to Trosky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You are
It's doing at the moment
unbelievably
is
lucky.
giving you the
Beating
opportunity
me
to
after just
set
one day of
what you did
training.
in the first game.
True. I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
God.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we'd dragged you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot,
Throwing groschen around like that. Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that
Exactly.
right, Henry? Hmm? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours.
Well,
What was
I'm
her
married,
name
so I
now?
can't say that anymore.
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
He's
She's
my
my
sweetheart.
sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Ah, forget it, you horny goat.
You horny
This
goat.
discussion is over.
You know,
You horny goat.
travelling isn't too bad.
That's my new favourite saying
Apart
of all
from
time
the
now.
mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
I walked around a bit to scout out just in case. I was looking for some good rock overhang we could all shelter under. If I'd found anything, we wouldn't have to get soaked.
So we got woken up by a bit of a shower, yeah.
Shower? I could still be wringing out my brace.
It didn't look like it was going to rain.
Hey,
It did to me, though. But you didn't want to listen to me.
he was out getting his peach.
And what about, time? sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Yeah, well,
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Ishvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
Ah, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that.
Yes,
No offense.
it's
Who
complicated.
help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trosky tomorrow in this state. Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Then,
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds.
don't know what
I've
Mutt's
been away
doing in
from
the
Ratty
background. He's
in
presenting his
ages.
button here.
So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
What?
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.